anyway, thank you so much for still being there. So we will take our first call. I have a first caller on the line, though, right? Here. Hello there.
Thank you very much. Hello, my general.
How are you, Baba? How you doing?
I'm fine, my brother. I'm okay, my brother. Happy Sunday and happy recovery.
Thank you.
I thank God for your life. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much as well for being with us this evening. So you are my first caller, and your shot.
It's last. Everybody go chop the breakfast.
Absolutely.
Now, the thing. Everybody go chop. I know they beat Nigeria again, my brother. I know anybody will believe in Nigeria. I know they beat them again. Even if it be my mama, be my papa, my brother, I know send again. As long as we are among them, look at the people that you are trying to save. It's just that, as this man said, this man that came to fight for Congo, he said, when you are fighting for a black man, take one hand and take the other one, hold yourself. Because a slave don't know that he's a slave. You don't know. See the people who are people fighting. You see them, they're collecting money. No matter, you see, when they call election, you go, they give you that money. What you are doing, you are validating them. That's what you are doing. If nobody come out, they can never do themselves. But it's people causing these things. If at this election reach now, all the people of Edo, they will say they don't tire. But they still go for that APC. That APC we are talking about, that is for the country. People still going there to stay online to vote. See the problem, my brother. See problem.
Thank God for social media.
You are telling me,
we saw everything. We saw everything.
We are seeing everything.
No be waiting happen with that. We saw everything.
It happens.
Yes.
They collect the money.
Yes.
They give them the power. They give them the power. If you don't give them the power, as fast as they come and collect the money, go there. APC, as they see it, they have validated them. Because if you don't come out, you don't take the money, nobody, everybody will know. Say, see what happened. People vote for APC. They collect money.
They can't deny.
They collect money.
Yeah, now.
You can't deny it. Where people are talking, the federal, Tinubu and the Buhari, the two APC that have came, no one is good. No. Terrorists and the drug dealer, two of them. No, they have destroyed the country. The country is going down. It's going down every day by day. See, Tinubu now is blaming them. Say, we are Nigerians when the past leaders. The fuel, they will buy fuel 2,000 very soon. They will buy it, and they will still buy it. As we say, when he's pushing them, instead of Nigeria to defend themselves, they will find hole, enter hole. They will last small of them, not small. All of them go buy. Small. Not small. It's a time.
Thank you.
They don't want to rise up. They don't want to fight for their rights. Nobody will fight. Feathers, they don't want to die. I get papa, I get mama. That's why you don't want to fight. That one day, of course, everybody will still die. It will still die. People committing suicide. That energy take them commit suicide. Why not take it to go fight government? You die. You know that it die for a cause. You know, Nigeria are very stupid. I'm sorry to say that. Thank you, sir. People dying for suicide.
Okay.
You know, Nigeria,
I have another caller, by the way.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Mayego, how you doing?
I am very well, sir. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm happy to catch you today. This is Jerry. I'm calling from Texas.
God bless you, Jerry. Good to have you again.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be quick to my contribution. And I'm going to start with the first, I think it's a couple of days ago that someone called you and say he's an Igbo guy. I just was like, wish there was a way, because I tried to call him that day to see if I can speak to the guy and find out what type of Igbo man he is and what his principles and life, like how he fathomed his decision. And but in case he will listen to this any moment, because sometimes people will just come and listen to this, I will tell him that I'm not going to use an abusive word, but I will tell him that he's an Igbo man without principle. And principle in the sense that I'm going to start with what APC and PDP have done to us in Nigeria. And with that, the guy still have got to say he support this other guy as well. And
that's our brother from Anambra. I remember now.
Yeah, he said he's from Anambra. And I just wonder what kind of person he is, that we are here actually talking about what your speech is breaking up. But he thinks he's supporting Asua with what APC and PDP, in fact, they call them two coins of this, one coin of this, two, both of them, PDAPC, APC, PDP, anyway. Now, he too said that he like Donald Trump. I mean, that's actually where it triggered me.
Okay.
Because I wonder what kind of man that man is, because Donald Trump principles and decisions and choices don't even make sense. Some rich people in America here still support him. I met a few Nigerians too that say they like him, but they are rich people. Donald Trump said that he can be walking on Wall Street and use gun and shoot somebody. He will not lose the vote. And you just gonna sit down and say someone that say he can just shoot somebody and he will not lose it. So he don't even have value for human life. Donald Trump say it's good to grab women's butt, like you just say, women grab their butt and tap it. And that's not good moral decency. I don't know if that guy will ever watch this, but if he will listen to it, he will know that he's a person without principle. More like a man, someone that he like can come and rape his mama. He will still like the person and say, yeah, I like him. Even though he raped my mom, it's okay. Because men with principle will be like, if he is a Christian, he will know that when Israelites disobey God, God punished them. God at a time went to several times. God was like, look, I'm going to destroy this whole entire nation and let them be. But there was a time he made that decision and Moses began to beg him. But my whole point is, you can't like somebody no matter what they do bad. Now, I'm going to wave away from that one so that I can move on to the next.
Always be a line drawn at some level of,
okay? Exactly. If you're, Mayogu, as you're here now, if you have a child do something bad, if you come back, you whip him. And you'll expect him to apologize. But if you have a child that, even what happened in January 6th insurrection, that people were begging this man, say, please, call these people. He said they should go there. The people were like, well, even Donald Trump's vice, what was that his name? They said, oh, kill him. They kill Spencer, design some kind of wood or whatever thing where they want to hang Mike Pence. But they were about to destroy that building. And that man still said, even after all that, he don't have a feeling to say, but that guy, he didn't do it right. At least say he didn't do it right. But he still say he loved him. So anyway, that, by the way, I'm just going to end that one. But if he has the common sense, he can just ask himself, like, normal men have principle. They have a line where somebody will got it to. As the devil is now, that's another one. As devil is, the devil we call today. Bible describe him that God created him as the most beautiful thing. Let me use that word because some of us say it that way. That he was designed and created as the most beautiful angel. And of course, some other angels too. But when they offended God, God cut them away from his whatever thing. That for whatever reason, they are no more in good time with God. Let me put it that way. Again, there should always be a line drawn. When someone go beyond this, that we're talking about how to fix our country, and somebody said he still like that APC man, that's who he wants to win. Okay, well, that man didn't win. We're going to see how Edo State will be. My own now, last year, I went to Nigeria and got to Edo. All the roads are bad. But let me cut away from that. Next,
thank you, Jerry.
The speech.
Go on. Sorry, quickly.
The speech you made a few days ago. Yeah, this one right quick. You made a few days ago about how some people feel like Igbos are just the problem of Nigeria. And I've run into a few people like that. And you just say, some of the things that people name Igbos about, say they are Igbos are ritualists, Igbos are this, Igbos like money, Igbos, they just, whatever reason that don't make sense. I will say, if somebody thank you now, you go say, but anyway, yeah, I just appreciate you making those comments. I just want to let you know that, I wish we begin to make people know that, as I do tell people all over the world are bad. There are fraud everywhere. Even in America here, Even in people from India, China, everywhere, there are fraudulent criminals. There are bad people everywhere. One person tell me, say, you be Igbo man now, you Igbo like women, Igbo like women. I tell and say, now Yoruba no like women.
We don't like women.
King Solomon, na Igbo man. King Solomon, na Igbo man.
No.
Yeah,
Anyway,
thank you for that laugh.
God bless you.
So
man.
people all over the world are good and bad. Igbos have good and and the same way it could be everywhere.
Just because you want to slight them is something we must draw the line all the time.
The only thing we just still against the line now is this one. Terrorists are coming from the Sahel and coming to kill us. That one too is against the whatever thing. That's what I want to contribute, my ego. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Take it easy, man, and you have a good one yourself, okay? Bless you. So we can all make it very quick too, okay? Maybe we can take in lots and lots of contribution this evening. I love my first two callers. They make their contribution within the shortest period of time, within 3 to 4 minutes, which is great. Here is another caller, and he is the Prince JJ Man, representing
IPOB for life.
That is him. How are you, sir?
Baba, I'm fine. How are you there?
Well, I'm here, surviving. Thanks so much for asking.
Well done, Baba. Today again is another banger. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Baba, I have to start with Edo. What I will say to Edo people, sorry,
sorry.
That's what I have to say to them. Because it's quite unfortunate that the INEC Mumu is still on the throne.
Yes,
and then Wike brought his cousin, and he's on the throne, and they brought the woman who is the APC card carrying member. You saw all these Edo people saw all these mountains and valleys.
And they still think that they could pull it off.
They see the shout, they don't know be Lagos. Where the devil himself, chief devil himself, come to Edo, tell you, say, I'm the president of Nigeria. I will give you Edo. I will give Edo back to you. Not your vote, not the people's vote.
No.
I will give you. That statement alone, if Nigeria is a sane country, that one don't disqualify everything. You understand?
Tell them.
But Nigeria is Nigeria. Only when people don't put their head, they go be in the shout, my eye, oh, my eye, oh. So I will say to them, Ekpele, as it stands like this, the next thing is go to court. And when they go to court, maybe they will carry television to court or plasma.
Because they have videos of what happened. And they didn't know that American evidence against Tinubu's drug dealing, they were presented. His fake certificate, proof of his fake certificate were presented. And the court said no evidence was presented against Tinubu. They said it boldly, no evidence presented.
All the judges in Nigeria, all of them, they don't see evidence. They all know technicality. Natanko, the Fulani herdsmen Sharia judge, now teach them all the whole judge in Nigeria technicality. That's what you use. That's the only new this thing for APC. Okay, Mayegu, let's leave that side. It don't happen. It don't happen. The next is this. I don't know if this information is authentic, because I have not heard it from you. I heard it from an audio circulating of what is happening in Dubai. That people are being picked up randomly, whether you have estate there or you have a business empire. They don't care. They can just meet you on the road, come walk you out from your car, and from there to a camp, from camp to Nigeria. And Nigerian government is providing an aircraft that is coming to pick people down to Abuja. Where they share them food,
I have
food
heard
within
about it.
days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here is what I heard. Not the version you just said now. All right.
Okay.
What I heard is that the UAE government, right? They are picking up on Nigerians simply because the Nigerian government, right, is willing and ready, okay, to identify them as Nigerians and then send them back. But I cannot right now confirm the authenticity of it. And if I get to hear, right, I will be one of the first to share it. So that you have business there and all of that being picked up, I don't want to say it's not true. And I also don't want to say it is true, because that's something huge that if it's real, I will possibly have come across it. You know me. However, I have heard something similar that they are actually Nigerian government of Tinubu, for the ones who have been picked up in UAE, they are facilitating or accelerating their deportation. And I've seen few of them being deported as well. That they actually have a special aircraft that they are using to deport these Nigerians. But again, there is no complete evidence. You know why I said that is that if they are picking a lot of people that way, at least if UAE is hiding it, when they land in Nigeria, it can be hidden. Remember the last time they deported over 400 women, over 400 Nigerians, and they dropped them in Abuja. I reported that. I saw the video. And this was about a month ago or 3 weeks ago. Here you get. So if people are still using that to create another news, that will never make it authentic, okay? But those ones have been those who have been in prison for one crime or the other, or overstayers and all that, okay? So they got sent back finally, and they're like over 400. I have not seen any other being deported since then. Because even if UAE is hiding it, you can't hide a lot of number of those deported to Nigeria when they arrive Nigeria. You know that. So, but I'll look around, and if I find anything, I'll share it on this platform. So, yeah.
Okay, that's great, because I know that you don't carry any news that is not authentic.
I won't push something that I just say yes say. I would rather get something more. Because
so
go on.
So finally, the Tinubu want to take Nnamdi Kanu again to court this month we are in.
On Tuesday, the 24th.
Yeah, yes, on Tuesday, 24th. Okay. So I'm soliciting to everyone to use the hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu. Free Nnamdi Kanu now.
Thank you so much, please.
An innocent man, is a prisoner of conscience.
Yes.
They should free him. Nigeria has never gotten better since they kidnapped him. Telling you that it's for national security. Nigeria is now getting worse, even in insecurity and also hunger. So thank you very much, my General.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. I have another caller as well, and this time around, I believe is Charm, a lady.
Let me take this call.
Hello there.
Hello, Michael.
Charm, how are you?
Good evening.
Good evening.
I am fine, thank you.
Grand.
How are you?
I'm very well as well. It's been a steamy night so far.
It
so
has.
good.
Do you know what, Michael? Well done for your work. I have to say, I'm always going to tell you well done, because I knew when I joined your platform. I know who I am now, and how. In fact, anyone that wants to be, to be enlightened, for goodness sake, just listen to my ego.
And then you can then judge if it's worth it.
And you can judge if he's just, here to stir the pot, or is it just a shit stirrer? You're not a shit stirrer. You are telling us the truth.
You should tell them. Exactly.
So, if there is anybody out there that still thinks that Nigeria can have election my people wake up and smell the shit. It's not happening.
All those strategy, all those talk. They want me to come here and begin to kind of romance that around it and say, I have an idea. What idea? In Nigeria? Keep it.
My dear. I want, you see this thing that happened, right? And, like I've called in a couple of times and I've just tried not to really, really comment on this Edo until, this result and everything has happened. And I think this should be an eye-opener to everyone out there that unfortunately, even if you want to do the right thing, and I know Peter Obi wants to do the right thing, I know that, he feels somewhere in his heart that somehow, but as long as you have this corrupt government, Tinubu as he is, APC, PDP, all of them together, as long as that structure is still standing, let us forget any kind of, free and fair election. Let us forget that you want to dethrone injustice from Nigeria. It's not going to happen. The battle in front of us is the one of, fight to the death, or otherwise you don't have a place. There's nothing
peaceful about fighting criminals. Nothing is peaceful about it. Nothing should be peaceful.
Nothing is going to be peaceful about it. It is clear now. Listen, you were showing us day by day what they call them, all of the campaigning that was done, the multitude of people that came, to all of those campaigns, even especially Labour Party. That place was full. That place, places they told Peter Obi that if you come, we're going to do this and that. He went there. People came out. They were supporting. They were. Look at it today. It's almost as if like
2 people, 3 people, 4 people. Like, what the hell? Did you know about voters card?
So, did they steal your voters card, or what did you do with it? For goodness' sake, that is to tell you, right, that we are not yet ready.
No.
Anybody, the people that willingly went, sold their birthright, I don't know what to call it, their
soul for peanuts.
For peanuts, that is not going to reach even the end of that same day. In fact, in the afternoon of the same day, it's not going to go anywhere, right? You still went there and you still went to build APC in spite of everything that the country is going through. In spite of the fact that you still know.
And they will tell you, it's my right. You cannot tell me you cannot tell me about my choice. You cannot judge me. Allah, you are making choices that are ruining other people's lives.
You are making choices that are ruining other people's lives.
What the hell?
If it wasn't because, saying that Edo people should experience that APC government for 4 years so that we can see the shape of their mouth after that 4 years. If it's not because, other people will be held at ransom, I'll say carry on that 4 years. Let you people enjoy it very well because we know what they're going to do and undo in that state. Either they leave you the way you are, which is already bad, or worse off, right? So that you can now shape your mouth and come again in whatever, is it 2028 or whatever, so that you come and vote again. But because we are all in this together, so we are supposed to be in this together, and we know that if we wait for Edo State or this, all of us will be waiting there to 2028, and we are saying we don't have 2028, we don't even have 2025. If you want to have regional government, if we want us to go our separate ways, we need to start talking about removing people like Tinubu now, today, from power, right? Forget about, whether he's related to you or not related to you, or he's 6 degrees separated from you or whatever. That should not be your business. Your business should be to remove that, to destroy that structure, that stronghold of Tinubu. Otherwise, we're going nowhere. Still going to be where we are. And you are right. As a matter of fact, as a matter of justice, right? Nigeria needs to be separated. The entity needs to be, thrown in the dustbin of
be negotiated. People should actually have a say if they still want to be part of this or not. We can't continue like this.
Yes.
It serves nobody's interest.
It serves nobody's interest. The reason I'm calling today, just so that if there's anybody out there, let me use the word of Obama. If there's anybody still out there, still thinking that, okay, there is a chance or there is hope. Even Peter Obi, Oga, we love you, but at least you now know that this is not going to, this will not help you. As long as we have Mahmoud and all the other people that are still there, who are solidly behind APC, you are not going to be, there's no free and fair election. So let's forget about it. So the discussion we're having today, now, is how to remove Tinubu and the likes, all of them, governor, local government, every single one of them, strip the country bare of
structure that keeps producing them, and see how free you become.
Destroy the structure that is preventing them.